The gender pay gap is a complex and controversial issue that has been the subject of intense debate for many years. On one side of the dispute, there are those who argue that the gender pay gap is a result of systemic discrimination and unequal treatment of women in the workforce. They contend that women are often paid less than men for performing the same job, and that this discrepancy is rooted in gender bias and structural barriers. This perspective views the gender pay gap as a clear manifestation of gender inequality and advocates for policies and measures to address and eliminate this disparity. On the other side of the debate, there are those who argue that the gender pay gap is not solely a result of discrimination, but rather a reflection of different choices and priorities made by men and women. They contend that factors such as career choices, education, experience, and work-life balance play a significant role in shaping wage disparities. This perspective suggests that focusing solely on the gender pay gap oversimplifies the issue and fails to account for the multifaceted nature of the labor market. It emphasizes the importance of individual choices and personal agency in determining earning potential. Proponents of gender pay equality argue that closing the pay gap is not only a matter of fairness and social justice, but also makes economic sense. They assert that achieving gender pay equity can lead to greater productivity, improved organizational performance, and overall economic growth. By valuing and compensating talent and skills regardless of gender, they believe that societies can unlock the full potential of their workforce. This perspective emphasizes the economic benefits of gender equality and argues that addressing the gender pay gap is crucial for sustainable and inclusive development. Critics of the focus on the gender pay gap argue that it is misleading and does not capture the full picture of gender-related challenges in the workplace. They contend that by solely focusing on wage disparities, other important issues such as occupational segregation, work-life balance, and career advancement opportunities are overlooked. This perspective suggests that a more holistic approach is needed to address gender inequalities at work, rather than solely relying on narrow measures like the gender pay gap. It underscores the need to consider a wider range of factors that contribute to gender disparities. While the debate surrounding the gender pay gap continues, there is a growing recognition that gender equality in the workplace is a crucial goal for society. Many organizations and governments have implemented measures to address gender disparities and promote equal opportunities. These initiatives include pay transparency, diversity and inclusion programs, flexible work arrangements, and educational campaigns. By striving for gender equality, societies aim to create fair and inclusive workplaces that empower individuals, regardless of their gender, to reach their full potential.